What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 76 of Deadman's Deliveries. Today I have two main event series slash basic series figures, that being Chase U's Duke Hudson, or formerly Duke Hudson, and Andre Chase. I'm going to get into this, open them up, tell you about it. So yeah, I got these a while ago. I went into B&M, I saw Andre Chase, I thought, I'll get him, why not? Because he's cool. And this was like the day after Duke Hudson got released by WWE, so I thought, right, we're probably not going to get an elite of these guys anytime soon, so I may as well get Andre Chase, and then while he's here now, and then I'll get Duke Hudson at a later date. And then I looked up my phone. I got a notification from Wrestling Megastore for a restock. It was a main event series restock, and very coincidentally, Duke Hudson was in it. So I thought, right, I'll get Duke Hudson. I ended up getting a few other things while I was looking around, but they will be in future episodes of Deadman's Deliveries. So if you do want to see them, please do subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on so you don't miss it. I will leave the playlist of Deadman's Deliveries up here so you can have a look through all the previous episodes. You can save it to your playlists, and then when the future episodes come through, you will get to see them there and just check in on there. So yeah, that is basically how I came to have Chase U. Otherwise I probably would have waited, you know, until they hopefully got elite. But now that Duke Hudson's been released, we know that there's probably less of a chance of that happening. So let's get these two spinning. There's not as much to talk about in these because they're basic figures, you know, they're not quite as exciting, but they are quite cool. I do really like Chase U. I thought they were fantastic. Ridge Holland, who's over here, don't know why he got involved, to be honest. I don't keep up with NXT much, you know, I'll watch some of the matches here and then, and I've always enjoyed Chase U, that being Duke Hudson and Andre Chase. I've not seen the more recent stuff with Ridge Holland and the whole split and stuff like that, but I really like them as a duo and as a tag team, and it's unfortunate that he's been released. I don't know why he has. I think there was some talk that he didn't have star potential, but you know, you keep a guy like Ridge Holland and you push him to the main event scene in NXT. There's a lot of people in WWE that probably are more deserving of a release or less deserving of a job than Duke Hudson, so it's quite weird. I don't get it. You know, they're a really hot act in NXT, and they're one of the biggest parts, you know, and NXT's men's division is not very strong at the minute. You know, they don't have loads. They've just got Ricky Starks / Ricky Saints, you know, Ethan Page in recent months, but they don't have loads. And you know, you got to think with call-ups as well, they're always going to be losing guys naturally through people going to the main roster. You know, your Obafemis, your Javon Evans, you know, they're guys that in the future are going to go up. So, you know, you're always going to lose guys in NXT, but they're actually releasing people. They released a few people in NXT, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm going to get into this Duke Hudson figure. The only Duke Hudson figure we'll ever get, probably. You know, because the basics are better. It is also because the basics are better now that I feel like I can buy this and actually, like, do some posing with it. You know, because it does have a bit more movement in the legs. It does have the long knee pads. Unfortunately, I'll probably swap them. But yeah, we've got the plain black boots, no cut there, which is annoying as well. Just means you know, you got to balance it better when you're running and stuff like that. But yeah, we've got the plain black boots, plain black knee pads, the red trunks with the black and white and a bit of gold design in there on both sides. And then we have the U, the white U with the black and gold surrounding it, black and gold of NXT, obviously. Also, then you have Chase U on the front in black and white with the red t-shirt. We've got the red armbands there and the red wrist tape, the red, well, sort of more orangey face paint, and the red headband there with the pretty accurate Duke Hudson head scan and the finger guns interchangeable hands, which is quite cool that basics now have interchangeable hands. This is only my second, well technically it's my third basic figure since the new articulation. I also got the Cody Rhodes with the sleeveless hoodie, which I do like. So yeah, there's Duke Hudson. Really unfortunate about him, but a cool figure, and I'm glad to have it in the collection because it's probably our only one. But I would definitely like elites of these guys one day. Whether he comes back and we actually get official releases, probably unlikely. It would have to be like a commissioned custom more than that. But yeah, and here's Andre Chase, which is probably the better figure, and obviously who WWE thinks to be the better wrestler, because he's the one with a job still. So we have the white trainers with the red and blue accent as well. One with the red arrow going down and a blue arrow going down on one side. But that's the only difference between the trainers, the red and the blue arrows, the different colour in the arrows, because the actual designs of the shoe are the same out with that. Then we have these trousers, pants, whatever you call them. Tight knees, really tight knee joints. The basics have had for years now, since they like massacred basics in like 2018. But yeah, we have the blue trousers with the gold stripes going up the sides, nice and clean. The red jumper, you know, obviously like a sort of university college get up. The red jumper with Chase U on it in the blue, and then the white what you call it, collared shirt. He also has the finger gun hands, and he's got red face paint. So you know, slightly different colorings, which I prefer them to be similar, like the same, but I suppose this is more accurate. And yeah, that is all for, can I make a U? Can I make a U? I could sort of make a U. So yeah, that's my Chase U review. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know I was rhyming those words. Captain Holt, R.I.P. If we get him to stand. Probably easier if it's not actually moving. We'll put Duke Hudson at the back because he's a bit bigger. Looks a bit stupid doing that, doesn't it? I mean, it's still a U, it's just a big U. So yeah, that is all for Chase U. Two really cool figures, two nice and cool basics, which I'm happy to have, because it's unlikely that, oh, you can't actually see that great. It's unlikely that we'll get these figures in elites, which is unfortunate. But I am glad to have these, definitely. Basics are much more worth it than they used to be. Also in this line you have Rowan Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Rob Van Dam and Thea Hale. Obviously another member of Chase U, but I believe her Chase U attire is the Chase. I've not seen it anywhere. I don't know if I would get it. I don't really collect women's figures. And I'm not planning on having women's figures in the Fed anytime soon. I say that anytime soon like I have a Fed right now. I'm not really seeming like I'm going to have a Fed anytime soon, but definitely this year that's my biggest goal of the year. I also want to reach for 500 subscribers, so if you don't mind helping me out, please do subscribe to the channel, leave a like if you've enjoyed, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, as well as any other videos you would like to see, and I'll get them done. I'll get them filmed, I'll get them uploaded, and yeah, everyone will be happy. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. That's all from me in episode 76. I'll see you for episode 77 and a lot of other content to come. Goodbye. You can't see me.